Nathan Crampy here. I recently hosted the 8,000 Days of Retirement. Here's a clip from that webinar. Third stage. So after we've talked about a lot of these big questions, now we move into the third stage and phase of retirement, and that's just navigating this longevity phase. And for most of us, this is going to be an actual phase of life that's going to be a little simpler. So now that we've answered the big questions, now that we've gone through some of the honeymoon phase and done a lot of the travel things we wanted to, this is more just the day ins and day outs. But it's not without its problems are going to be a hard word here, but it's not without just its challenges as well. And this phase really comes down to caregiving and your health. That's the longevity. And this can be something that we spend a lot of money on to navigate the longevity here as well. And when you take a look at where we have been, most all of our time in kind of the working career in the early parts of our life have been about saving for retirement, have been about the money side of things. Well, now that we are in retirement, it flips. And the biggest concern that most have at this period of time is health and fitness. Well, those are the things that we can address sometimes the easiest in this stage of life as well. Now, I say the easiest, and yes, there are ways to address it that are going to make it easier, but in all respect, this is going to be a very complicated aspect because as we were younger, maybe we went to the doctor once a year. Maybe we had a medication that we took once a day for 10 days. Or maybe we had to take our kids quickly to the hospital for a broken bone or something. But the administration wasn't really something that we had to be considering more. As we have gone through retirement and now in our later years, we start to have to go to the doctor more than once a year. And for you, you may have to go to different doctors a couple times throughout the year. So that's going to be changing where we have some time spent and how to manage that. Now, what do you do when you receive a bill or something in the mail statement that says you owe the insurance company $8,000? But then there's going to be a little disclaimer saying you do not need to pay this. This is not a bill or something to that effect. Well, do we need to pay $8,000 or don't we? Do we need to be taking these pills on a daily basis or are they an every other day basis? So basically the administration of your health is going to pick up exponentially in how hard it gets. And that's where we can have a caregiver. So a caregiver can come in and help you out. And again, when you talk about your health, we want to make sure that no matter what, we are staying healthy because it's been said before that without your health, you have but one wish for your health. With your health, you can have many wishes. So we want to make sure that we stay healthy so we can have many wishes for ourselves, for the future, and what that means. Now, I talked about caregiving, and many times, caregiving is done by our spouse. So that is something that can happen very frequently, that maybe one spouse is unable to look at the pills correctly or really remember how to put on every aspect of their clothes. And so the other spouse comes in to do that and help out. Or it can be one of the children that comes in and does this and really helps out with the caregiving. So that can be a big piece. Well, there are going to be times when you have to go to different doctor's appointments, when you want to go to maybe say different places to play cards or to have lunch with friends, that some of these caregivers may not be available. So that is where, again, there's an app specifically in this realm. You can go to care.com is the app, and there's one that can help, and you can have caregivers be working on every different aspect here to help make sure that you stay healthy, you stay active, and you stay having fun.